Jibicho is our Youth of the Year this year, and he has been part of the clubs for the past 8 years. Great kid, inspiring for all that are there, and we want to wish him the best of luck. So, Anaa Jibicho.
Good evening, guys. So, what was expected of you guys in your childhood? Go to school, get good grades, graduate from high school, start a career? Unfortunately, I grew up in an environment where the expectations were to survive. Survive gang activity, survive drug activity, and just survive, never achieve. Living in a poor family and being the youngest of 9 kids, life wasn't exactly easy. My parents couldn't afford to send me to school. Well, honestly, it was at least on their radar. They couldn't even afford to put food on the table. Most days, my dad would usually come home empty-handed, and my mom would usually cry herself to sleep because she hated seeing her kids go hungry. She wouldn't be able to bear the pain to another child to starvation. My name is Anaa Jibicho, and this is my story. In Ethiopia, my parents couldn't afford to send me to school because it was, like they said, it was at least on their radar. And they just couldn't do it. And so, sorry, good. And my parents immigrated to Kenya from Ethiopia due to an ongoing genocide of the Oromo people, my people. Kenya wasn't much better, but the rebel-run streets were essentially much safer than a bounty on your head from the government. On July 7th of 2007, my family and I immigrated to the land of opportunities. I was having a hard time at first because I had a hard time learning the language and adjusting to the culture. And I was following the bad crowd in my early years, the gang types. They're the only ones that accepted me. Due to that, my parents feared that I would resort to drugs and line with gangs and become just like my older brothers and fail to overcome low expectations. I was once even told that I wouldn't be able to reach the expectations that would amount to anything. And they told me that I wouldn't be able to amount to anything. And the worst part about it was that I believed them. But I knew I wanted to amount to something. But no matter where I looked, I couldn't find a shoulder to lean on. Fortunately, one day, as my friends and I were playing soccer in our neighbor's front yard, we didn't want to kill the grass in our own yard, a police officer approached us, and we were scared at first. We thought he was going to arrest us or something. But he gave us a guest pass to the to-be oasis of our future, the Boys and Girls Club. I've been a member of the Twin Cities Boys and Girls Club for almost 8 years now. The club has provided me with enough resources to completely change who I am today. I was involved in a mentorship program that completely changed who I am today, like I said. And the club also taught me to open up, as they convinced me that the walls that I built to keep the sadness away was simultaneously keeping the joy away. And it's crazy, really. Sometimes you'll meet someone or something that sees more in you than you'll ever see in yourself. And it seems absurd, but that's what love is. And that's what the club sheltered me with. I'm not who I am without the club. The club helped me build myself up and helped me create the best version of myself. Fast forward, I'm now a member of the National Honor Society. I've been elected as the newly elected Keystone President at my Boys and Girls Club. And I'm also the community outreach intern at my school. A great pleasure in life is doing what others say you cannot. The club provided me with enough resources to take my GPA from a 2.5 to a 4.53. Now I could actually envision myself going to college and becoming a neurosurgeon. The only expectations that I'll ever live up to now are my own high expectations. Thank you very much.